Hello everyone and welcome to Mystery Monday live on Facebook, and hi if you're catching the replay here or on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. My name is Licia Byzantine and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Melbourne, Australia. Let me know if you're watching, because I would love to say hi. And saying that, hi Joan and hi Lisa, how are you both? Straighten up. Okay, so I'll just go with some promotions, or the promotion that's still happening at the moment is the designer series paper sale. There are 9 different styles of paper on sale. The paper I'm using tonight is one of them. I'm going to use the hand penned, but there are 9 other styles as well, which are all 15% off. Which is a nice little bonus when you're buying your papers. No limit as to how many. Usually we used to do buy 3, get the last one, 4th one for free. Now it's even if you just buy the 1 pack, you get 15% off, which is a nice promotion to have. The other thing is catalogues. If anyone is after a new mini catalogue or the celebration catalogue, let me know and I will pop one in the post for you. They both start on the 3rd of August, which would be Tuesday of next week, so another week and a day. Hi Deborah, how are you? So what we might get into now is straight into what we're going to do. So tonight we're actually going to make a fancy fold, and it is called a bridge fold card. And I might go the opposite way tonight. I might show you what I am going to make tonight before I actually make it, so that you've got some idea if you're following along. So this is a little card here that I made. Obviously tonight I'm going to make a female version, but I've actually put this one here, I've put them on hangers. I also have some clothes pegs, so the next one I'm going to put on clothes pegs that I'm doing tonight. So that is what we're wanting to end up with, and I will show you how we get there. So what I had said for the things that we needed was some cardstock at 21 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres, and I've scored it at 3 and 6 centimetres at both ends. We have our little bridge piece, and our bridge is 15 centimetres by 2. Now that can vary, so you can have that at whatever width you would like. It can be larger, smaller, whatever. It can go top or bottom, depending on how you want to make your card, and I'll show you another one where I've actually put it at the bottom. We have a larger piece of designer series paper, which is 10.2 by 8.7, which is going to sit in the back of our card. And then I've got 4 pieces, and I've just used the reverse for some of it as well. So I've got 4 pieces which are 10.2 by 2.7, and they will just sit in the sides here as well. Okay, the other thing I did do was exactly the same as this piece, but to pop on the back of the card so that you've got somewhere to write on as well, because that's pretty important as well. So I'll just pop those to the side. So what I will start off doing is scoring our card. So what I'm going to do is the 2 6 centimetre ones I'm going to score into the centre. We're actually just burnishing. I've already scored it. And then, so they're both up. The next one I'm going to score back. So it's just giving us a little Z fold then. So what you're ending up with is that kind of thing. Okay. So as long as you had it scored at the 3 and the 6, and those can change too. Now the reason why I have done 3 and 6 is because I've left it 21 is the width of our cardstock anyway. And if I do it at those measurements, now just let me see if I have an envelope close by. If I do it at these measurements, when it's folded, it will actually still fit in the card. So you could make these cards a lot bigger if you like. The reason why I've done it these measurements is because it still does fit in Australia in a C6 envelope. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just start decorating the base of it first. So this larger piece I'm going to pop into the back. I'll just grab my glue. And these papers are so gorgeous on both sides, like it's got the beautiful floral on the other as well. So you could use either, which is what I've done on the sides of the card then as well. So we have got a little bit of the floral in there. Okay, then the next one I'm actually going to pop the inside ones in, and I've done them exactly the same as the back, but I'm not going to put these very end ones on yet, and I'll show you why I'm not going to, because I actually want to attach the string behind it first, which is what the clothes are going to hang from. So we'll just keep on sticking these bits down. And this one here. Now, if there is anyone following and I'm going too fast, do let me know. Or if you've got any questions along the way, you're unsure of something or I've not explained something properly, do ask, and I'll do my best to answer you as well. Okay, so we've done that. Then this is the next bit I want to put on, is that, because then I want these bits to go over it. Okay, and that will cover the join. But before I even put this piece down, I would like to adhere. That was something, now it depends how you're doing it. Some of them you don't need, so if you're following along, on this banner piece I would probably just put the sentiment and then just pop some little embellishments and things on the inside, flower or whatever you wanted to do there. Because I'm using the All for Baby stamp set and dies, I thought I would use the string so that we can actually hang things on it. I'm kind of, I might just move myself down a little bit so that you can see. Sorry, I didn't realise I was so far down the screen. Sorry, it's a real big lag on the on the computer, so let us see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut this. And I am going to use some double-sided tape, some of the tear and tape, just to adhere my twine. And this is just the baker's twine that I have used, which is, you actually get it in a pack now of 5 different colours, and it's $19.25. But you get 9 meters of a couple, and then you get 4.5 of the rest. So sorry, just trying to make sure I'm getting this to come out in the right place. And we'll just do the other side. It's just fallen out of my hand and I don't know where. It's happened, oh, it's on the scissors. I was going to say, it's happened to me all day today. that one there. So it's just got a little bit of hang. Okay, so the next piece I'm going to put on is the bridge. So because I've started with a bit of double-sided tape here, I am just going to continue. You're right, actually, full moon, Jane. That's probably exactly what it is. We must have driven somewhere the other night. Don't know where we would have been going at the night time because it's locked down. Oh, we went and got some takeaways where we went. And the moon was just massive. It was huge, and that was only Friday night. So, okay, so now I'm just going to peel those bits off. Now, if you have no nails, the other thing you could be using here is the Take a Pick tool, which is fantastic for getting the backings off double-sided tape, and also the dimensionals. It works a treat. But as well, I don't know whether you can see here, I've actually overhung some of that, but you can just fold it back onto itself so it's not sticking out too much then. Okay, so I'm going to stick, just make sure I'm doing this the right way. Yep, I'm going to stick that down first. Then I'm going to come round and fold this bit down and fold that piece. Okay, so I've folded the left side down, and then this should just join up nicely with that side. So then we end up... Hi Beth, I'm so glad you made it. It's been a nice early morning for you this morning then. So I was just showing how we've done the making a bridge card tonight, and I've just scored my cardstock at the 6 and the 3 centimetres on both sides, and I've put the bridge along the top, which was 15 centimetres. And then before I put my bridge though, I did actually adhere my baker's twine as well. So what I'm up to now is I'm just going to stick down the 2 bits of floral that are going on the sides here. And like I said, this is a really nice basis for quite a lot of cards. Like I said, I'm doing the bridge at the top of mine, but I have seen a lot of people put... Sorry, I could just hear some beeping. I just think it was my phone going. Okay, and just make sure that you're sticking things the right way up as well. And again, that oozy glue, you've just got to be a bit careful of too. Okay, so that's kind of the basis of our card done. So what I have done prior to is cut out a few little bits and pieces. So the set I am using is called All for Baby, and there's some gorgeous little things. So I've actually done the teddy bear, and I've done the little feminine romper there as well, and I've cut out a bib. I think my phone just rang, so I reckon it's probably stopped while my phone was ringing. Sorry. I hope you can still see me now. I don't know, I should probably put my phone on silent, or no, it is on silent. I can probably put it on Do Not Disturb, might be better actually. I hope you've still all got me now. So the other thing that comes with this is the dies as well. So the dies and the stamp set are $67. Sorry, the dies are $67.50, and they're, oh no, the dies and the stamp set are $67.50 on page 59 of the catalogue. Now that doesn't quite sound right to me. I think I've written that down wrong. So I am just going to quickly check that, because I do want to be telling you the right thing. 59. oh, it is right. The die and the stamp set is $67.50, so that is actually a really well priced bundle. So you are getting that stamp set and all those beautiful dies. That's a great price. So like I said, what I've done is I have already stamped and cut out. I did use this little one here as well, and this die came from the Penned Flowers, and that's on page 159 of the catalogue. I was just going to pop that one at the bottom, which might have been easier to do before, but I can pop it in now. Okay, so you do have to do the do not disturb. Thank you, Beth. I've not ever had anyone ring. I'm obviously not that popular that people ring me while I'm doing my lives. So it's never ever been an issue before, or no one's ever said at least, so but thank you. So this little one I'm just going to pop inside here, just to give the bottom of that card just a little bit of interest. So what I've done with these little bits is I've just cut out, there's either these cute little coat hangers, which are just gorgeous, which you can pop behind your little rompers, or, which is what I'll show you on this one, which is what I've done on this one. So they're all on coat hangers. But what I've decided to do for this one is pop the little clothes pegs on top, which are quite cute. So what I will do is stick a couple of these clothes pegs on that one as well. Now the way, oh, and a little heart. So the other thing I did with them, there were little dies of little flowers and little love hearts as well. Stars, love hearts, and there's some little pocket cutouts as well. So with this one I'm just going to pop a little heart on him. Oh, it's actually her really, isn't it? It's a little girl's romper. Use a pair of tweezers just so I can get hold of it a bit easier as well. That's better, then I don't end up with oozy glue everywhere. That works well. Now the next thing, the only thing I could really find to stick these little bits onto the twine was the glue dots. So the glue dots worked really well for me. But what I did do with them was I did cut them into quarters so they weren't huge, which does get a little fiddly, I must admit. But like I said, it did work well. So we'll try that again and see if I can do it while I'm live with you guys. This may not be as successful, but we will see. So it's really hard to see the glue dots though. The glue dot is on the end of my finger and I've just popped it here, and this other one is on the end of my scissors. So I will pop it there. Okay, so being that this one's the purple one, actually Wisteria, sorry, Highland Heather, oh my goodness, Wisteria Wonder's a bit old. I'm going to sit this one right into the centre. And try and make sure that that twine sticks right on the glue dots, because you don't want too much glue sitting anywhere, because when you close it you don't want it to stick to the back of your card. So that's why I'm trying to be as careful as I can not to get too much of this everywhere. These glue dots are quite malleable as well, so you can sort of push them into whatever shape you want. which is really good. Actually, I might just leave him there and work from that. There you go. So next one. Okay, and one more. I did use liquid glue on those clothespins, and the one I stuck on tonight, I had actually put the liquid glue on that earlier, so I probably did it about an hour ago, or probably even a bit longer, and it was still tacky, which has worked well. So just cutting that one in half, so you can see how tacky these are, because they do stretch heaps as well. I'm just going to keep that one there because I don't need that bit. And we'll cut this one in half. Now I'm sure there's probably another way of doing this that might be less fiddly, and probably not putting them on a line would probably make it less fiddly altogether. But I do think it looks pretty cute. It's worth a little bit of effort. There you go. That's, I don't know, you can't really see. They are all hanging nicely from there now. So what I also did was I have done the little bear, and I did do him in grey granite. So I'm just going to stick him just on the side, just as a little aside there, so there's something a little bit interesting on the side of my card. He can just sit there, and then like I said, I did cut out just a little bib as well, and I might just pop that up in that top corner as well, just again so that there's something there. So the other thing I had was, this is going to go on the back of my card so that you can write your sentiment. So again, just with the grey granite, I will ink up this gorgeous little bear. Now the other really lovely thing about these stamps are they are distinctive, which means the one stamp and the one ink pad is going to give you different shades of the grey. So you'll be able to see what I mean once I have stamped it. And you can see how the little bear's got the darker ears and the pads of his feet and his little nose, and that's all with the same stamp, so I haven't had to use another stamp then to actually define all those little bits. So that's the great thing about the distinctive stamps, it does all of that for you. So this one here, I'm just going to pop on the back, and again just some glue. Okay, I'll just squash that down from the front side. Now the other little thing that I wanted to do was a sentiment as well. So the little sentiment I've got here is little hands, little feet, big love. So I'm going to stamp this one in the Highland Heather. This is still the distinctive stamp set, but the sentiment does just stamp regular. Sorry if my hair's in this. And that with just a little bit of glue on the back again. Can go on the top of that bridge. Okay, and that is our little card done. So I don't know whether you can see, they're just all hanging around inside of that. And then when you go to post it, it just all flips down to the side. And like I said, it just all fits in that envelope that I popped away. And that will all fit in that envelope. So it's a nice, it is still a simple card, but it's still a nice little card. So that was our little girl one, or boy, as John so nicely put. Little boys might like purple too. Probably not so much the florals, but there's the other. But the other one that I did make, like I said, I did put the bridge at the bottom. So the other one I made, I used Turtle Friends, the bundle, which is quite cute. So with that, I've used the Beauty of the Earth Designer Series paper as well, which is also 15% off, and that's only till the end of this month, till the 30th. I have used the clouds from, and I think it's the Give It a Whirl die set. That had a few little things, but it also had the clouds. The turtle bundle comes with the punch, so I've punched out the large turtle, cut out the little one. And for this one I have used the Forever Flourish and popped that on there as well, because I thought that was just a little bit cute, just to add a little bit more something to it. And like I said, and I've sat everything on top of that bridge for this one too. So there's lots of different things that you can do. Like I said, these ones we've just got things hanging off the bridge, whereas this one I've actually stuck it down to the bridge. The colours on my turtle, let me think, I have used, and it's got to be the blends that I've got, I've used Mossy Meadow, and I used Dark Crumb Cake for his shell. Yeah, like I said, Deborah, it's a nice little fold. It's an easy fold, but it's a nice fold to do. So out of one piece of cardstock, you can still get your 2 cards as well out of it, which is another nice thing too, because sometimes with fancy fold cards it does take up quite a bit of cardstock, whereas this one doesn't. It's still quite economical, which is good. So what else did I have here? So hostess code again. If you do, oh, I've got to turn the light on, that's no good. If you do place an order this month, you'll go into the draw for a prize. So I would love you to use that, because like I said, some people have been getting some really lovely gifts from that as well. I still do have an online class that registrations haven't closed for. They close on the 30th. So if you are in Australia, these are some of the cards we are making, and then we've got this little triple pop-up box as well. You can see that one. So that is for the 13th of August, which is a Friday night. We do it at 7:30. It's $30. And like I said, registrations close on Friday for that one there. So I've still got time to send them out to you. Put those back there. And the other thing again with the catalogues. So if anyone was after a catalogue, please let me know and I'll be happy to post one out for you as well. So I hope you have enjoyed that and people have learnt something. That's not a new fold, it has been around for a while, but it was just something that I've not played with for a while and really love. So thank you very much again for your time and for watching me, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much and happy stamping. Bye.